Bitcoin price, I have a crystal ball. I've called the Bitcoin top twice.
Okay.
Like basically on the day. And no one else does. Like they all get it wrong. They think, oh, we're going to the moon.
You saying you've seen when it hit 60?
I have the evidence.
Okay.
I don't delete my calls. I said this is the top.
So make a prediction now. Where's Bitcoin going in the next 24 months?
Down to 11K.
Down to 11.
Yeah.
That's the bottom.
No. And then basically,
where's the top, you think, in the next 24 months?
Well, it's on its S curve. It's the top of its S curve, but no one realizes it. So the world's richest guy bought. El Salvador made it legal tender. Everyone and their mother bought. And after they all bought, the price barely moved up. It went from a 20K all-time high 5 years ago to a 69K now.
Yep.
It did a 3.5x its all-time high in 5 years. Meanwhile, Hex did 10,000x, and Ethereum did, so like from the COVID dip, Ethereum went from 88 to 5,000, and Bitcoin went from 3,800 to 69,000. So Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin 3x, and is likely to continue to do so. It's a superior technology.
So are you, based on sort of your tone, are you not a fan of Bitcoin? Are you not?
I think Bitcoin's garbage.
Garbage.
It's better than the S&P 500. Yeah, it destroys the environment. The more valuable it is, the more the environment it destroys. Pulse Chain solves this. It is slow. It's expensive. It has no roadmap. It has no anonymity. It has no stable coins on it. It has no tokens on it. It has no time deposit on it. The fans are rabid scumbags. Like they're like, if you like anything other than Bitcoin, you're a demon.
Well, there's
you're
Bitcoin maximalists, right?
Yeah, they're scumbags.
So explain, this is not my world. I mean, I'm in the money game regular, but not crypto. Crypto seems to be very tribal, right? There's the people that follow you and that follow Hex are like Hex, whether you're a Bitcoin person, there's people that believe in Ethereum and everything, the capabilities that can happen with that. There were Dogecoin, the SafeMoon, all this stuff that's out there. Why is crypto so tribal? And what differentiates Hex that's better than you're basically saying Bitcoin ain't shit, Ethereum's nothing, and all these other.
Well, no, Ethereum's pretty badass. That's why I'm copying it.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, so explain the tribal of crypto and the pros and cons of what you're seeing out there.
You have light tribalism in stuff like Apple versus Android, Ford versus Chevy. You've got light tribalism there. You've got more advanced tribalism in sports team versus sports team. People get the tattoos, they wear the stuff.
Right.
But the
Yankees, Red Sox, the whole thing.
Exactly.
Celtics, Lakers.
The issue is that in those particular collectivisms, they're not your life savings. Right. And when someone else defects from your team and hurts the price, now your life savings are injured.
Gotcha. Now there's money on the line. There's skin in the game. It's not just, hey, I'm rooting for my team.
Right.
So the tribalism is even that more enhanced, is what you're saying.
People, and even if you didn't put your life savings in, these things appreciate and value so much that it becomes your life savings unless you're constantly selling.
Got it.
Because you would have to constantly sell to try and maintain that as a small portion because it outperforms everything else. Like there's no question. Unless you bought the top. And then if you're following me, you probably didn't.
I think that's very important that you point out. If you bought the top, if you bought Bitcoin at 69 and now it's at 22, you're like, Richard, what are you talking about? Because
should have followed me on Twitter, twitter.com/Richard Hartwin. Could have saved you from that. So it's like, now that tribalism, you have to ask yourself, is it useful or is it non-useful? And the answer is both. It stops people from buying scams. That's good. So if you're a Bitcoin maximalist, you're not going to buy scams because Bitcoin's not a scam. It's at the top of its S curve. It dumps as hard as everything else, and it doesn't pump as hard. Its pumps get lower and lower every single cycle. It's too heavy now. It's slow. It's old. There's no improvements to it, etc. But it still works, and it's still better than getting scammed, unlike Celsius, which is bankrupt, or Luna, which went to zero, or all these other things I've warned people about that they don't listen. I begged people to remove their coins from Celsius.
Really?
Cryptocurrency was invented to remove middlemen.
Of course.
You give your coins to someone else, and you beg and hope that they give you more back. No, that's the opposite of why crypto was invented. And I specifically invented a product to let you earn interest and generate yield, holding your own keys. No one can screw you out of them. Like your keys are your keys. No one can ever stop you from minting your own rewards. It's perfect. It's flawless. It's amazing. It directly solves all these people trying to earn 7 or 8% yield and then losing everything because the guy that said he was going to pay the yield, he runs off with the cash.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Sozcast, click right here.